At this point, Avery, just a few days away from the start of the season, what are you hoping to get accomplished both on an individual and team perspective?
I'm just hoping that we're all on the same page. We got to use days like this to try to get better, executing our plays, executing our game plan for the first game. I feel like we accomplished that today.
What are you hoping, more specifically, to get better at as you get closer to the start of the season?
Me as an individual?
Yeah.
Just my shooting. I just want to make sure that I'm shooting the ball well. I want to, my goal is to every open shot that I take, I want to be able to knock down. That's my goal for this year. I'm going to shoot over 40% from the three. So making sure I'm getting those shots up and working on my game every chance I get.
When you talk about working on your game, Avery, did you put a greater emphasis on your ball handling this offseason? Because it seems of the areas of your game that have gotten better, that's the most noticeable this year.
Yeah, I worked on my ball handling a lot. Instead of doing all the KYRIE stuff that trainers have people doing, I just try to focus on just 1-2 moves, just perfecting a few moves so I can put it in my game and it's effective while I'm playing. And I'm able to make plays for my teammates because I'm a lot more confident in my ball handling and my playmaking and my decision making. So I feel a lot more comfortable out there, and hopefully I get a chance to run more pick and roll because I think it'll be good for our team.
When you started out early as a mid-range shooter, and then you became a three-point shooter, and now teams are chasing you off the three-point line. Have you become a better mid-range shooter because you've been chased off the three-point line? Can you emphasize that more?
I think that me being a better three-point shooter should make me think the game a little bit more, which I'm challenging myself to do this year. If it's drawing fouls, I know I should be drawing more fouls from the three-point line. The amount of times that people are just running out of control at me at the three-point line, I have to be smarter. And I worked on that this summer, and it's translating in practice, and now it needs to translate to the game.
How do you draw fouls? Obviously Reggie Miller was an expert at kind of.
RJ's very good at it as well. I think it just comes with thinking the game a little bit more, slowing down, taking what the defense gives you, and I just have to be smart about it, and you'll probably see a lot more of it this year because I know guys are going to try to run me off the three.
What are your thoughts on the way Brad has gotten you starters through the preseason and kind of getting your bodies ready for opening night?
I think he's been doing a good job talking with us, seeing how we felt each game and where our energy level is. And if it was up to me, I wish I could play every single game. But, Brad wants us to be smart about it. He wants us to be focused for the first game. And the starters, he just took us to the side after practice, and he wants to make sure that we're all on the same page and we're focused for the first game. And every single practice, we're keeping everyone focused. So we're outperforming at a high level when we get a chance.
One thing he said when we just talked to him about the minutes that you guys played the starters during the preseason is that it wasn't necessarily about you guys, and it was a lot about getting the young guys out there for more minutes. How valuable is that experience?
I think it's practice as well. Like even today, for example, we went up and down, and we know that it's for everybody, but it gives us a chance to help those guys get better, to push those guys. And they beat our butt today. They were up by, I think they beat us by like 20 points today. But we wanted to give them confidence. We wanted them to go into, practice next week ready for the game, and because we got the best of them yesterday. So they played well today, and we just want to help each other out. That's what our team's about, is improving every single day, and that's what we did today.
So you gave them a little confidence boost by letting them get a big win.
Yeah, we didn't let them today. They played hard, man. We weren't ready to play, but it's a learning lesson for all of us because we have to bring it every single day. We're able to understand that if we don't come in here ready to play, just like in the game, we'll get beat, and that's what happened today in practice.
How much does it take you on the second team?
Pardon?
Anyone in particular on the second team?
They played well as a team. Tyler played very well today. Yeah.
How much is it? It seems like you've been able to do a couple things out on the floor in the limited time with Al. How much has he kind of opened up a couple of different things for you offensively? It seems like you do a little more handoff type of things, some plays that are a little bit different than you did just run it off screens.
He's a smart player. He understands how to screen and the right reads, and I tell him, like, whenever I'm in pick and roll with Al, I feel like we have a chance to score every single time. Or once I get him the ball, he's going to make the right play 99% of the time. So he's just an unselfish player, and I enjoy playing with him.
You've been impressed by his three-point shooting so far? He's been
I have been, yeah. I think it's the confidence. Whenever your teammates have confidence in you and believe that you can make the shot, you're out there just playing basketball, not thinking, and that's what Al's doing.
Avery, Kelly's back participating in contact drills. How does he look just from a physical standpoint?
He looks good to me. He's just getting in the groove. It's our job as his teammates to just make sure that we're trying to keep him, confident in himself, because I told him I had shoulder surgery, and, you're going to have your days where you come in and you might make shots, and you'll have your week when you might not make a shot. So he just has to stay confident. And like I said, it's for us as his teammates to just make sure that, we're helping keep him positive and making sure he's in here getting the shots up, which I know Kelly will. But
what was the key for you when you came back after to stay confident? Because as you said, there are going to be days where you're going to be hitting everything and everything you're not.
It was hard, man. I remember Tron Lue took me to the side and he was like, "You're going to struggle." And when he said it to me, I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I went like 2 weeks without making a shot. But it just happens, you that muscle memory, you have to get it back. And it's just reps. And that's what it took. It took maybe like a good month for my shot to feel good again, and it'll probably be the same for Kelly. Hopefully not, but if it is, I'm gonna be there to make sure that he's positive and knowing that it's just a process. He has to continue to get shots up.
Is the flip side of that kind of that when you're going through that, and I knew it was the case with you, that you're always worried about it's going to happen again, it's going to happen again, it's going to happen again. Once you come back from the surgery, you finally get that strength, confidence.
I think it's still in the back of your mind thinking it's going to happen again. He might not want to drive it to the basket as much or box out the same way or be aggressive. But like I said, we have to give him that confidence, and he has to do his work as well, stand in the weight room, making sure that he's strong. But we're here to help, especially me as his teammate. I've taken him to the side like 5 times already. Like, I'm here, bro. Like, whatever you need me for. So I'm just happy that he's back. I know that he's been waiting to get back on the court, so I'm happy for him.
I remember talking to you when you first came here, you were a teenager. Now you're the senior player on the team. It happened sort of fast, didn't it?
Yeah, it does. It flies by. You have to appreciate every moment of it, and appreciate the blessing that we all have, and make the most of it. Try to get the most out of it and improve every single day. That's what I try to do.
You talked about taking the player aside. As it's the senior player, does your role change at all?
I think it does. It's just like in life, all the experiences that you have, people that come after you, you're supposed to help them and make sure that they're, doing the right things and staying positive and, like I said, making the right decisions. And that's what I'm here for.